Intro: The Eternal Question. More than 4,500 years ago, in a land where the desert meets the sky, humans achieved something so extraordinary that even today it challenges our understanding of ancient capability. Massive stone mountains, built with unbelievable precision. Structures so powerful that time, earthquakes, and empires failed to erase them. These are the pyramids of Egypt. For centuries, people have asked the same question: how were they built? Without machines, without steel, without electricity. This is not a story of fantasy or aliens. This is the real story of human belief, intelligence, sacrifice, and ambition. Egypt, a land blessed by the Nile. Ancient Egypt existed because of one lifeline, the River Nile. Every year, the Nile flooded, leaving behind fertile soil that fed millions. This created food surplus, stability, and time. Time to build, time to plan, time to dream of eternity. Egypt became one of the most organized civilizations in history, ruled by a single divine king, the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh and the Afterlife. To understand pyramid building, you must understand Egyptian belief. The Egyptians believed death was not the end. They believed the soul had multiple parts, the Ka, Ba, and Ak, and survival in the afterlife depended on preserving the body. The Pharaoh was not just a king. He was a living god, the earthly form of divine order. When a pharaoh died, chaos could threaten the universe itself. So his tomb had to be perfect, eternal, and indestructible. That tomb became the pyramid. The pyramid symbolized the primeval mound, the sacred hill from which creation began. Before the pyramids, mastabas. Before pyramids, Egyptian kings were buried in mastabas, flat rectangular tombs made of mud brick. They were simple, they were temporary, they decayed. Around 2630 BCE, Pharaoh Djoser demanded something greater. His architect, Imhotep, changed history. Instead of mud brick, he used stone. Instead of one mastaba, he stacked 6. The Step Pyramid of Saqqara was born, the first monumental stone structure in human history. The Pyramid Revolution. After Djoser, pharaohs competed for greatness. They experimented. Some pyramids collapsed, some cracked, some failed completely. But each failure taught new lessons. By the time Pharaoh Sneferu ruled Egypt, pyramid building became a science. Sneferu built 3 pyramids, including the famous Bent Pyramid, a failed attempt that still stands today. From failure came perfection. The Golden Age, Giza. Around 2580 BCE, Pharaoh Khufu ordered the construction of the greatest pyramid ever attempted. The site chosen was Giza, near modern Cairo. Here, 3 pyramids would rise: Khufu's Great Pyramid, Khafre's Pyramid, Menkauri's Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Khufu would become the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. The Great Pyramid, numbers that amaze. The Great Pyramid originally stood 481 feet tall. It used 2.3 million stone blocks. Each block weighed between 2 and 15 tons. Some granite stones weighed more than 70 tons. The entire structure was completed in roughly 20 years. Even today, replicating this without modern machines would be nearly impossible. Who built the pyramids? For centuries, people believed slaves built the pyramids. That belief is false. Archaeologists discovered workers' villages near Giza, sleeping quarters, bakeries producing thousands of loaves daily, hospitals treating broken bones, graves honoring workers. These were paid, skilled laborers. Most were farmers who worked during Nile floods. They were proud builders of sacred monuments. Cutting stone from the earth. Limestone was quarried locally using copper chisels, dolerite hammerstones, and wooden wedges soaked in water. Granite came from Aswan, over 800 kilometers away. Stones were cut with patience, not force. Precision came from experience, passed down through generations. Transporting the stones. Stones were moved using wooden sledges. Workers poured water on sand to reduce friction. This technique, confirmed by modern physics, reduced effort dramatically. Thousands of workers moved stones together, guided by rhythm, chance, and discipline. The ramp mystery. How did they lift stones so high? Historians believe ramps were used, straight ramps for lower levels, zigzag ramps for height, spiral ramps near the top. No single ramp theory explains everything, but combined methods likely did. The ramps were temporary, dismantled after completion. Astronomy and perfect alignment. The Great Pyramid aligns to true north with incredible precision. Ancient Egyptians used stars, not compasses. They observed circumpolar stars, the eternal stars that never set. Using shadows and sighting tools, they aligned stone with the cosmos. Inside the pyramid. Inside the Great Pyramid, the Grand Gallery, the King's Chamber, hidden shafts, and sealed corridors. These were engineered to distribute weight and prevent collapse.
Modern scans still reveal hidden voids. The pyramid may still hold secrets. The shining finish. Originally, the pyramid was covered in polished white limestone. It reflected sunlight like a mirror. Seen from miles away, it looked divine. Over centuries, these stones were removed, but the core survived. The end of pyramid building. Over time, pyramid building declined. Economic strain, political instability, and tomb robbery made them risky. Later pharaohs chose hidden tombs in the Valley of the Kings, but the pyramids had already secured immortality. Final closing. The pyramids are not mysteries of magic. They are monuments to human vision, built by belief, powered by intelligence, and preserved by time. Long after empires fall, the pyramids still stand, silent witnesses to what humanity can achieve.